Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome on in. Hello, Mango. Great to see you. I hope you've had a good week. It's Hades. Where's Hades? Where's Hades? Hades? Hades, hello? There's Hades. There's Hades. And right, I took care of everything. Oh, everything back here is taken care of already. And we were gonna go. What's this?
At the threshold to the world beyond the crossroads, the altar of ashes.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
A power within us all.
just a normal thing we've seen already. So we're going top side, I believe, because we have to go after. We beat Scylla in the Vow of Rivals. We still need to beat. We need to beat Eris next, so we can do the next level of it.
The oath beckons.
Oh, the skull wants me to go bottom direction too. It keeps. I keep getting flip flopped. We wanted to do Scylla last time, but the weapon we had wanted us to go top side, but I went bottom side anyway. And now that we're on the skull, it wants us to go. Bottom. The daggers want us to fight Eris. We don't necessarily need the buff. The buff is just for extra ashes that we don't necessarily. I've got lots of ashes. I don't necessarily need to run the buff thing every time. Let's go daggers, and we'll go topside after Eris, I think. Week has been pretty shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Day hasn't been too bad. It has been sunny, but you're allergic to grass, so that acted up. Oh, I'm sorry that the allergies are kicking in. That's rough. I'm glad today's been at least better than the rest of the week, though. I hope things continue trending in a continuously more positive direction as the weekend kicks in. What kinds of daggers do we have?
What secrets do you keep?
Backstab damage. I've never managed to really get good at landing backstabs. Although Eris does have a lot of moves. Well, actually, I don't know what her moves are going to be like because it's the new Vow of Rivals unlocked. She's going to have a whole different move set. The original Eris fight has a lot of moves where she like gets sort of locked into an animation shooting in like an arc or whatever. And so if you were quick about it, you could potentially get in behind her and do some backstab damage. What else do we have? When you channel your attack, you can usually parry then riposte right after. Your special seeks foes in your cast and fire more shots if you channel longer. Yeah, see that? I think that one's my favorite. That's probably why it's the one I'm on right now. I don't have what we need to upgrade it. That's okay. Right, but so that. Yeah, the specials. That's what we ran last time I ran this weapon too. I find that works really well. Okay.
The Testament of Night.
We only need 4 and we're already at 5 just from the double rivals. So conquer the surface, we get 6. Oh, conquer the surface with 6, and we would get a thing. Well, we'll work our way up to that. We don't need that necessarily right this second. Although if we just put 1 extra thing on, we could become the Knight's Champion. Gives us a little more health. 10% extra health I don't think is that big a deal.
For the will of night.
Fear spreads.
Okay, so we have a speedy attack. Our special shoots out. We'll seek foes that are in our cast, which is pretty good. Otherwise, it bounces back and forth. We have a dash strike. That teleports us behind a thing, right?
But can you vanquish
Yeah.
me again?
And then our cast we hold. Okay, so what's going to be a good build for this thing? It feels like there's less debuffs that stack in this one. Right, whenever I have something that has like attacks really fast or does a lot of attacks that hit all at once, I like to think of like what I can stack up with that potentially. In the first one, you could stack up Hangover, and you could also stack up. There was a cold thing with the meter. I don't remember exactly what it was called. In this, I feel like it's only Scorch. Scorch feels like it's the only thing that stacks. Zeus, in theory, kind of stacks. If I get lightning bolts to hit on special, would lightning bolt hit for every knife? That could be good, maybe. I don't know if that's how it works, though. I don't remember what the special for Zeus does. No, yeah, it inflicts Blitz. Ah, Blitz is so annoying. I'm not a huge fan of Blitz as a move. Visual foes are struck by lightning after they take 120 damage. I mean, that still works decently well with the daggers, I guess, because if all the daggers hit, it's going to do 120 damage at least, so the Blitz would go off immediately. So it makes for a big proc. Because then you can also get stuff that makes lightning bolts strike multiple times.
Which shall it be?
Aphrodite is all extra damage to things that are close up. I mean, I'm going to be using a lot of range in this build, I think. Let's... Okay.
All right.
Let's try Zeus and see if we can make something work here. Alright, let's get it.
Now for Typhon.
Hopefully I can beat Typhon.
Word has it that you somehow managed to thwart Kronos just last night.
Yes, I
Although
did.
I remain somewhat skeptical because his forces still press the attack, and Typhon shows no sign of slowing down. We have to put a stop to this.
I'm working on it. I'm trying. Special inflicts blitz. Rushing causes lightning bolts to strike foes. I enjoy that. I find that effective. We'll take that for now.
Stop.
Palm? We only have one thing to put it on, so
That's better.
that's an easy choice. Alright, what are we going to get in this place? What do we got for distribution? Ooh, okay. Oh, a huge variety of things. Okay, well there's a Zeus, which is what we're angling our build towards. I want hammer. I want health, so that's 3. Zeus, hammer, health. I like Hermes a lot. Magic is probably good. And Selene to get us a Hex. That could be our 6. And we're leaving But we have Poseidon, Ares, and Aphrodite. We could... If we picked one of those, we could sort of flesh out the other half of our build. Because generally the run seems like it tries to give you... I mean, sometimes there's a big variety, but oftentimes two gods will start showing up more often than others. Let's start with the health, and we'll go from there. I think the 6 that I said, though, are what I want.
Golly, attack!
Ow. It's concerning. I already took 2 hits in this room. I feel like I'm not dodging very well.
I think not.
There's my health. Do we get any side rooms? Not in here. That's okay. Next up is Hammer.
More?
Okay. Special fires each shot dead ahead, and your specials have extra range. That's what we took last time we ran these knives, and it works really well with this particular type. Dash strike also fires special, your attacks have extra power. That's really good too, but I think
My silver shines.
I might as well stick with a combo that I know is quite effective. Alright, so now we do this. Extra health, we'll take that.
Join me. See you in the crossroads. What next?
Sleeping. Wait, that's... Oh, there goes all my galley blocks.
You shades are getting out of there.
Okay.
I bid you shine.
Not playing great off the initial start here, but we'll be okay.
With the Titan Kronos reeling from his latest loss, it is an opportunity to aid Olympus in its plight. Shine forth then for the gods.
I'm trying. Hex blasts a large area. Hex makes you rise and crash down. Fires a beam. I've never really managed to get good use out of the beam. I hate being stationary for 2 seconds. Hex has the most potential against +2 upgrades from your neck. Let's try it.
and then wield my light with grace.
We'll have to be very selective when we use it, but let's see. Yeah, see, being stationary is awkward. I decided I was going to do Hermes. Okay, I mean, we're getting some use out of it early, at least. It's definitely fun to use, the beam is. I hate the lack of mobility.
You showed old Gramps who's boss. Good going, Em. That ought to trip him up a bit. Find time to come on up and help us drive his forces off our turf. What do you say?
Channel your cast faster and your cast expire faster. I don't really want them to expire faster. Slay if you do more damage in the next 45 seconds. Your sprint is faster and gives you barrier. Ooh, I like that. Especially because sprinting applies the damage. So. Oh my god, ow.
Got them, Golly.
Do not depart
All
just
yours,
yet.
Golly. Why, thank you.
Okay. Next, so it's gonna be Zeus again and then the magic probably? Let's take Zeus again first and then see how we're feeling, whether we need more magic or not.
Peace, sir.
Okay.
I'm just about to start killing everything that moves, other than you and your pet. Time to get to work. Daughter of Hades.
Count right now.
Okay, he's not bad.
You're in my way.
Okay, he got...
The gods.
Oh, we got 120, that's not bad.
We're done.
He did most of that, but...
You'll keep.
Welcome an offering, how much do I have? Only 3. I want to make sure I save at least one for Icarus if we run into him.
You truly take me for a fool, believing I would drink from this. You could have ensorcelled the contents in any number of ways to drive me to madness, or worse.
Yeah, Heracles has been through some stuff. It's understandable that he would be suspicious of gifts.
I swear to you upon my father's name that I've done no such thing. And it would have obviously spoiled if I had. Do you want to see me drink it first?
No, I can dispose of it myself.
Have you had any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault forces besieging your family's home.
Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
Yeah.
How do you not know he's free? You should be hunting him, not this fodder. Who's setting your objectives?
My orders come directly from the King and Queen. If you've any concerns with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them. Try not to die.
He's still a little standoffish, but he's noticeably more personable towards us than he was when we first started running into him.
Hear me, on my authority.
Attack inflicts blitz. I want my special to inflict blitz. Let's take Storm Ring for now. Now, do I feel the need to get the magic, or do I feel like I could go for a boom? I've got 100. I was running out in some of those rooms, though. Which tells me I should probably get more magic.
Lovers. Ghastly thing.
It seems like I can dash out of it. The cooldown's not very long, so... Or the charge up, I mean, is not very high. Smooth beam's more useful than I thought.
Clarity.
Side room. Okay. Shop, then boss fight time.
Follow my light.
Fishing first.
That's a bite.
Nice.
This
Neck
is a neck
biter.
biter.
Uh, we can afford all of this.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ice Strike. My attacks inflict freeze. Specials do more damage, inflict freeze. Cast does more damage if you're in the binding circle. The bonus is doubled. No, not in the binding circle very often. Let's put Ice Strike on our attacks, I guess. Thunder Rush leveled up again, so how much damage is it now? 35. 20 armor? Yeah, because this fight is going to be... This might be tough. The last time we did this fight, we had a really good build.
Are you quite serious, Cyclops? The bodies of the dead ought not to be consumed. All sorts of diseases and the like.
I'm telling you, they can be pretty good. Just gotta age them right. But anyways, we can pick up on that another night. We got a warm one over there.
Lady Medea, I cannot believe the two of you are getting on like this. The Testament of Night requires that you form alliances with those who stand in our way.
We merely have a common interest, sorcerers. The Cyclops yet stands in your way, so have at him. I'm here to make the night more foul at your own behest. Works every time.
Oh my god. Trying to run in that got me hit like 5 times.
You'll spread the plague, Cyclops. Hold your breath.
Again.
Poisoned again.
What's with those
Sorcerers. Got you, though.
Ah, shit. Okay. intense. Oh, you dropped it right on me.
You're dying, sorceress.
So tired.
Shoot.
Lady Medea's gone.
Got kind of rolled there.
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field, whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that.
Okay. We're done with the Zeus one now. Do we go for more Demeter, or we do something else in the meantime?
The fan.
Let's just do Hera. Zeus Hera. Could be good, we'll see. Magic up. Receive your choice of at least 3 or more linked upgrades for your Hex. Ooh.
Shouldn't take too long.
7 encounters, we'll take it. Take some Hex upgrades. Sounds pretty good. God, I'm missing. Well, there's Hera. But if we're more likely to get Hera boons, I'd rather go money first. Save our fan. I get a boon on our special.
Golly!
Ow. That hit me. Transform.
Transform. Sure. This is the Titan's fault. Death to Kronos.
Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Cersei.
And cypress twigs. Lookin, you're just in time.
Reagent over there. Nicely done.
All of this seawater must feel very disconcerting, little miss. For me, though, it feels rather much like home. Even the depths of Oceanus bring a sense of comfort more than fear.
I'm getting used to it. My path into the underworld requires me to skirt the edge of Oceanus. The water's beautiful, though I could do without the sea monsters, particularly Scylla and her siren friends. Perhaps you know of them?
Oh, yes, I do indeed. I grew up underneath the sea, and Scylla I remember from my youth. Always yelping about this or that. It's deafening. Perchance why I prefer the silence now.
Grow in size. Randomly draw one of your Arcana, randomly draw one of your active vows and remove its effect this night. Well, I don't want to... I still want to get the Eris fight, so I can't do that. Choose random Arcana. The Champions, which does what? +1 reroll can alter boons and certain other choices. Oh. Okay. And we get a duo room. Family dispute. Let's go to Peter first. Ooh. Clear encounter, random boon gains rarity. 4 encounters is pretty good. Arctic Gale's also really good too. Let's take steady growth though.
I am the king of Olympus. Is some obedience truly too much to expect?
Lord Uncle, I meant no offense.
It's not too bad. Okay.
We mustn't fight amongst ourselves like this. Although at least we make it brief.
I mean, I guess. Each encounter an Aether found, project damage foes struck by lightning. Ooh, yeah, whenever we use magic, random foes struck by lightning is good.
I see everything.
All right, fish.
Supposed to be water there? Looks like I'm fishing in the void.
Victory.
Oh, I guess the water's just very
Mere
dark.
mortals never could achieve such skill.
This would be a great time for an Icarus.
Hermes, at your service.
Cheers, Hermes.
5 upgrades. Okay, so what can we... Which of these do we like better? Continuously aims and fires on its own from wherever you use it. Oh, yes, just drop it and go. That's... We want to go for that one. Gain armor. Deal damage. Extra power. Extra power. Deal more damage this encounter. Okay.
The night of the moon.
We gotta find another upgrade at some
Thy grace
point.
of night.
Can't access yet. Oh, we have to like full clear. Oh, there's Hera.
That Heracles is Zeus's lad, you know. Glory of Hera. I should be honored. He's just another mouth for me to feed, and one with quite an appetite at that. But I'll keep him busy, sure. We need all the help we can get.
If you had just treated him better, it would have gone much differently. Hey, Banjo, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week. Afflicted foes take 30% of damage dealt to other inflicted foes. That's not very useful. I guess... Ooh, let's just use our reroll right now.
Sure, why not?
When you have at least 2 of each, all your common boons gain rarity. Do I have any common boons? Ice Strike. If I got 1 Earth, I could have that. Damage effects are stronger for each boon giver you have. So we just have Zeus, don't we? Oh, and Hermes. Just Zeus and Hermes. Oh, and Demeter. And now we're gonna have Hera. Okay, sure. Can't use this yet. Or magic or a palm? Magic, I guess.
Predictable. For me.
Yes, we want health and healing. Honestly, just give me everything.
Looking forward to this.
Should be coming up to the shop soon, though, which is... I may not end up having enough stuff left, but... Taking so much damage. It's the worst.
Push closer. I can use this.
Hey, there's a shop. Okay, we have enough to buy a boon. Or maybe I should get some health.
End of the line.
Health is an option. Random boon, I guess. Specials inflict hitch, create a fissure. A long line, but yeah, we'll get the fissure.
By her grace.
It's pretty good. Alright. We got 2 death defies, we're at like half health. Let's see how this new Eris fight works. It's probably going to be a huge pain. Oh, it already looks awful.
This beach.
See anything different about me, babe? Probably not. I haven't changed a bit. But you know what has is the adamant rail. I mean, just look.
Oh, that's the Lucifer version of the rail. Oh no, is she going to be... What does the Lucifer version do? It's the one that shoots out like the mortars, right?
That must be someone else's aspect of the rail. Perhaps you did or said something to make it change its form. Though this could have been my doing as well.
There you go. Always trying to take all the credit for yourself. Well, the rail doesn't answer to you, it answers to me. And I've already figured out all the new stuff it can do.
Which one is the laser one? I can't remember the versions. It might be the laser one. The laser one might be the really... I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be...
Now watch this.
Okay, no, it is... Oh, yeah, okay, it is the laser one. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, she's not on the map right now.
Got you.
Oh, that's an annoying move. Nope.
Whoa, calm down.
Oh.
Here. No.
Oh, it's got those pulses. Yeah, it does those. That's annoying. Got swiped by it. Oh, okay, we're not dodging it very well at all. Okay.
Ooh, shiny. Why don't you jump in the fire for a change?
Oh, ow.
Have a glowy.
Okay, we're on the third phase though.
You
Oh
dropped
god,
these,
we can't
babe.
go down there at all. Ooh, these things are here? Oh my god, that's rough.
Yet. Just die. How's this?
Take the ad out.
Like that'll
Okay,
work.
she pushes me into the thing. That's okay. Where are you? Is it always Aerith the Lightbringer? No, the name is specifically for this version of the fight, I think.
Cute.
Oh, she made herself. Oh my god, wait. Oh, okay, there's nowhere. Jesus. Okay.
No, come on, wait. See you, Strife. There it is.
She took a death to fight in almost the second. But I started at half health, so she really only did like one-ish health bar to me in total.
There. Golly, fetch. Appreciate the help.
That was intense. There was a lot going on there. What's this map look like? What is this gigantic warthog shark thing? What is this? Really good for a first run with new difficulty. Yeah, not bad. I kind of expected it to be like comparatively to the other upgraded fights we've seen. I don't think the the difficulty of this one changed as much. Her fight was already harder though, or felt like a higher difficulty than some of the other early fights. So maybe there was less room to make it more difficult. The section with the two automatons from the next act spinning around was tough. I took most of the damage I took in that little window there before I got those ads down. But her attacks, if anything, I found actually might be a little easier to dodge. It depends, because her regular fight has several different versions.
Weapon wielded by the erratic embodiment of strife proved not quite unpredictable enough to take the underworld princess off her guard.
Sometimes she uses the really like fast shooting machine gun version, and sometimes she does the widespread shotgun version. So
May the rail's next bearer be more responsible. Done.
okay, but we got past her. We got past it, so we're gonna be able to upgrade the VAD now, no matter how far we get. And we're coming into this area where we might encounter Athena, who might restore our Deathifieds. Which would be nice. What does Athena's thing do? When you have no Deathifieds may appear this night with common boons. Okay, we do have one, and I don't want to burn it for no reason, so...
Could try a different one.
We could just upgrade Aphrodite. Actually, yes, we should, because... we got that boon from Hera that gives us extra damage the more different boons we have, so let's take Aphrodite to guarantee that Shu shows up, and then... ooh... 90 heal? We only need 24 though. How many rooms? 6 encounters? I'll probably need healing by the time we get through 6 rooms.
Eliminated.
Take that. Just money or health? How much health do we have? We have 250. Take money, I guess. Slam kill. We still don't have a boon on our special, which is kind of how this weapon is supposed to work around stacking up special hits, so...
Enjoy. It is
There's my order.
Ooh. Special, remaining inactive, no. Your attack deals more damage but uses plus 10. I haven't been using the Mega attack much. I'll take Tranquil Gain, but I don't think it's going to be very useful for us.
Tucked away.
Ooh, Hammer or Hermes? I mean, Hammer's just so good. Oh.
Ensnared.
Food. Okay. Good thing with that heal coming, because we're taking some hits here.
Mind getting that for me? Good job.
Something good, something good. Channel special faster would be really good. Special deals plus 15 damage each hit bounces. Channeling it faster. But now I really need to get a boon on it.
Imbued with greater strength.
Oh, there's... We gotta go for the upgrade to our hex. Can you stop?
A gift.
Grow strong under the stars.
Some of the stuff we need for the weapons to unlock? I hope so. I hope so. Okay. Hex fires on its own. We want that. And then what does this one do over here? 3 beams in a fan pattern. That would also be nice. But piercing, I think, is more important. Now we'll head this way. In an area. Okay.
The end of the path.
Ooh, okay. Boss for the Aphrodite boon we were looking for, or go to Hera again? Let's go to the boss. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And it just sort of tries to auto-track stuff, that's fine. Almost got the armor down. There we go. I'll just stun lock you for the rest of the fight, and that might have been the cleanest I've ever done that, new boss.
Until we meet again.
That went really well.
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea. I know them and their entrancing song only too well. They must have grown bored of dooming sailors to the deep.
Special more damage to nearby foes. Ah, that's not what I want on my special, but I need something on it. Better than nothing. Okay.
Cheers, Em.
Once it's been upgraded this much, this hex is actually pretty fun. Just leave the beam on the ground and let it go to town. Earn 25 health up? Yeah, how would I go about doing that?
To be unseen is to become as mist.
Oh, without getting hit. Yeesh, okay.
Be gone. No, you don't.
Nice.
As the shadows dance.
Give me my health. More magic or a boon? We'll go for a boon.
Clear.
We got a fountain room. I feel like I don't see these in this game as much as I did in the first one.
Why, thank you.
Aid from Olympus can take many different forms, as not all of us are suitably prepared or even built to face significant ordeals. Take, for instance, fairest Aphrodite over here.
Oh, I get a duo? I only have one Aphrodite boon. And only a couple Demeter. It's nice that I managed to get the ones that opened this up. The realest of boons? Fountain room? Yes. Healing is the true boon.
Oh, Lady Demeter, you know that's patently untrue. I may be more a lover than a fighter, but that doesn't mean I won't mangle the faces of our foes if that is what it takes to get them to back off. Now, why don't we show your granddaughter how well we get along?
Amazing. Deal more damage the more life you have. Bonus damage per 50 life? Oh. Oh, for max life. Ooh. So I'm going to get 50% bonus damage because I have over 250 max life. And if I get up to 300, it goes up to 60? That seems really strong. Money or pomegranate? Money, I think at this stage is the best option. Okay. They're duking it out. Ow, what? What the hell hit me? Ooh, there she is.
Return to dust.
Filthy creatures.
Lady Athena.
I was hoping to see you.
Your gesture is unnecessary. Warring mortals often make me offerings in hopes that I might guide them to victory. But you and I have a shared purpose. So I require...
Oh wait, this is our first time seeing her with the new highlights. Oh my god, she looks glorious. The purple effect on the shine. Incredible. I think with that purple shine, yeah. Oh, her shield blinks. That's fun.
This is no incentive, merely a way of saying thank you for accepting me and recognizing what potential I may have to aid our family in a time of need.
You are a welcome sight, Melinui, for it has been some nights since last we met upon the battlefield like this. How fares the war beneath the earth?
I've beaten Kronos a few times.
It rages on. Night after night, the Titan's legions regroup, while he asserts that he cannot be stopped. But I'm working on disproving that. And what news here?
The mountain stands, as you can see, and that is what matters. Perhaps your presence and a corresponding shift in strategy shall lead us to the breakthrough that we need.
Ooh. Gain +1 that replenishes each location, but you prime 125 magic. But I guess a death defied in every room. Cast the burst in the air momentarily make you deflect. Whenever you use 90, up to 3 foes are struck by spears from the heavens. We've never taken that one before. We didn't get the death defieds back. This is really good. If I primed 125, I'd only have 155 left. I think I would burn through that really fast. And I would have no magic available. This is the safer option. I'm taking the Righteous Pike. We haven't taken it before and it sounds cool. Every time I use enough magic, just more damage gets dealt. I'm a big fan of things just passively happening when I do what I would do anyway, which is... Ooh, this will get us above the 300 health, which will get us an extra 10% damage from that duo boon. What? Doesn't seem like the last one. There's a whole bunch of things here. Maybe she meant the last one was in the last wave.
To a heart.
Okay. A palm or a shop? I mean the shop, surely.
Something to procure.
Just mystery stuff, interesting.
Prepare, fishy. It's over.
Star Sailor. I think that's new. Oh, all the fish I've caught in this run are new. I wonder if they changed the drop rates for certain fish. The Anguish. Uncommon, awkward denizen from lakes deep in the earth. The Neckbiter. Elusive, vicious, predatory denizen seldom seen in the river Acheron. Styxian, elusive, ancient denizen seldom seen in the sands of Chrysos. And I just got the Star Sailor, graceful denizen from cold lakes in the heavens. Okay, well, let's take
I have something for you,
Zeus.
I do believe this was a veritable blessing in disguise. It could have just as soon been any other member of the clan, so you are very fortunate indeed.
Ooh, lightning bolts may hit twice. Hailstorm, your freeze effects also cause lightning bolts. Oh, yes. That's huge. Second duo boon. And then we'll take the magic as well, and... I mean, we only need 34 of this, but we should still get it.
A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold." honor system.
Oh, thanks, Karan. All right. I only have the one death defied. I'd like to not burn it here, but we'll see if we can get past Prometheus.
Again we meet. It may have taken all your godly relatives, but they were able to resist the monster Typhon's wrath, despite the blunders that you made. Yet now you hurry back.
I realize this must be complicated for you, as someone whose loyalties are mostly to an eagle, but I am not about to let that thing destroy everything my family built.
You ought to choose your loyalties with greater care, not let them be decided by birthright. Well then, come on. You have a summit and a family to protect. Now we fate.
Dodged the wrong timing there.
You need but to evade three
Okay,
waves of
center's
flame, but
fine.
where?
Top, bottom.
Combust.
Resisted, nice.
Deftly evaded. This is not reinforcements now.
Okay.
Let's see you once again evade
Bottom.
these flames.
Center. Center. Top. Center. Cool.
Impressive trick.
Didn't need to take those last couple hits of damage. It's okay.
I've done my part here, just as you did yours. For this was bound to happen as it did. You know what lies ahead.
Yes, yes, yes.
He's gone. There.
Yoink. Nice, thank you. Yeah, that went pretty well. It was a good fight. I really enjoyed the Prometheus fight a lot. I'm excited to see what it is with the upgraded difficulty. It's probably kind of nuts. Now, for our keepsake, the last thing we died to was Typhon, so we could take Evil Eye to deal 30 extra damage to Typhon. But we're only at one death defied left, so we could also take the Luckier Tooth, which gives us sort of an extra death defied back. It's not as good as a death defied because it doesn't give us a full 50% of our health, it just gives us 101. There's also, we could, instead of dealing 30% extra damage to Typhon, we could just knock out 15% of its health and take 10% less damage. That's probably the safest option. If we get to it. Evil Eye and that both assume we're going to get to Titan. Luckier Tooth might help us get there, because some of the mini-bosses are a real pain. Take Knucklebones. Ooh, 6 encounters to give me a bunch of healing. I will take it. 3 things for my Hex, yes. And a Centaur Heart, yes. Give me everything. Give me all of your Hermes stuff. Alright.
Zeus, take you. There he is.
Okay.
See that, Golly?
Is that
Good
one of
job.
something I needed? Fangs? I don't remember. I don't even remember what I'm looking for here. No, I need serpent scales. I need serpent scales, I think. I haven't found any yet.
Special delivery.
Special delivery.
Okay. There's the health increase. This needs 10, yeah. Ooh, oh, Demeter or more Hex stuff. I think upgrading my Hex is really useful, so let's... Which one did we get? Okay, these two.
It's gone quite well for twins.
That hurt. Can I chill for a second? I just need to get my magic back rapidly if I can. Can you stop? These two don't give me much room to breathe. Let's get our magic's back to full. Nice.
Your father shall be hearing about this.
Oh, we got the double. Because Hermes brought his. Okay, 3 from this. Oh, we can't go... Oh, I came this way because I was hoping that it would let me... Okay, it's fine.
Darkness guide you.
5, perfect. That's going to get us to the end here. So now it fires beams in a fan pattern. Okay, so what do we still need? Damage in an area around the end point and damage in an area around you. So now it should deal
Here, little fish.
just tons of damage everywhere. Oh, I got baited into clicking too early. Shoot. I can't charge it up right now, can I? No, I wanted to see what it looked like. That's okay.
Closer to the top.
Oh, we cleared it like that?
Gold coins.
Earn more money? I'll try.
You should have stayed in shadow.
Oh wow, that
Cheers.
does a lot of damage. I didn't realize the beams would converge. That's actually super strong, that hex.
Area clear.
Okay, we got another boss fight. Do we want it to be a palm? Triple palm or a Zeus boon? Zeus boon. Okay, it's this one. I remember being able to do this one pretty cleanly before, but I don't know if I remember the attack patterns very well. Dodge in, or dodge out, then dodge in. There we go. Yeah.
It fell back.
That went very well. Okay. And now we get a big heal off. Back to full.
In the name of Hades.
See what Zeus has. I have at least 5, I only have 3. Cast to aim the circle? Instead of running up to stuff? Is that better? Take damage if foes struck by lightning, and again 50% of the time. Bolt damage 100. Every time you take damage, just something gets struck for 100 damage. There's a lot of ads and weird things running around in the Typhon fight. I don't know if... Ah, but I mean, just damage is damage. Although I'm trying not to get struck. Let's take it.
The might of the heavens.
I normally like the one that lets me put the circle in a position, but the thing is I'm feeling pretty good about like how the movement currently works in this build, and so I don't want to change it up by like switching one of my close range attacks to long range and having to like adjust for that.
Almost to the top. Go for it, Golly. Well done.
Here's what's in stock.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the princes of the dead.
I'll take whatever
Yes,
I can get.
I know. Hermes. You're locked. You don't want a gift. Okay.
Don't fret too much about Pop's palace up there, Em. Old Typhon's big and strong and all, but he can't crush what he can't see. Well, not as easily as if he could see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not entirely assuring. So Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest have concealed the seat of power, leaving Typhon to direct his fury at this fortress.
Interesting.
Yep, more or less. They figured that if we have to take on Typhon, and we do, this is the perfect spot. After all, it's a long way down from the summit. A quick way down, mind.
Okay, we can't afford this stuff, so that's fine. We don't need the healing, so that's also fine. What does this do? Buy... Wait, what does that mean? Buy... I don't know, recognize what that symbol means. It's a question mark, mystery something, but what is that golden droplet of something? It's not like a deathified or something, is it? I'm just saying deathified because of the blood in the jar, but... It is a deathified. Oh. Hot damn. Oh, it was showing me the tooltip for this by question mark boon. Okay, I understand what just happened. Well, I mean, we can get all of this.
Name of Hades.
Lightning strikes twice. Hold cast again. Air thing again. Lightning strikes twice.
Behold your
And another Hera thing. Have at least 2 of each. All your boons gain rarity. I think all my boons are max rarity already. They're not max rarity, but they're all above common. I mean, yeah, they're all above common. Make 1 random boon heroic and give it +3. Your cast damage any foes that join the encounter wherever they appear. There are a lot of ads popping in during this fight. That could be useful. Let's get rousing reception.
Our bond renewed.
Okay. Now, last time this fight started out good, and then once he started doing that sweeping laser attack, I got destroyed. So I wonder if I can manage to dodge that at all this time. Actually, my sprint gives me 2 stacks of resistance. Should I just sprint through it and not even try to dodge it? I don't know if I'm going to remember that that's an option, but... Okay, he's already disappeared. Okay, we stopped 1 ad from hatching.
The hatching.
Get my magic back. Okay. We're already at the Zeus
Family is behind you, young lady.
smacking him around phase. Okay. Still more ads.
Need to stop these.
Okay. Stop the eggs. Nope. Oh, dashing through doesn't seem effective. Shoot, there goes the deathified.
I don't think so.
yeah, you dodged the tunneling close. GG. Still had a Deathified left.
Fool, you monster.
Whew. That build ended up actually being really strong. Mostly from the Hex. I think the Hex was preposterous. Finally got to see me beat him. Oh, did you miss the other times? Yeah, I think I recall actually you saying you caught them on VOD. Yeah, I'm glad you're here for it. I think that's only... I immediately dropped something. I think... Oh, asleep. Yeah, that makes sense. It usually probably would have been near the end of a stream, late in the evening for you. Well, actually, early in the morning for you, really, with our time difference. And I've only beaten him a couple times. I think that was the third, second, even. No, I think maybe third. I think I've beaten him twice before. That build was good. What did good? Yeah, so my casts did a total of 108,000, but my Lunar Ray by itself was right behind at 107. And then my special did 68. Fine Line? What's Fine Line? Fine Line did 55, and then my attack did 29. What is Fine Line? Is that the name of a thing? Oh. Those fissures that Hera shoots out did 55k damage just on their own, that one boon. I think I've been underestimating. I take that usually just because it's better than the other options, but I think I've been underestimating how strong that is. I guess it shoots out a rift. The rift is technically AoE. It can hit anything that's on the line for 150 damage, and it does it every time I use an Omega move. So I can see how that would add up pretty quickly. That's really strong. Lunar Ray had so much damage. Yeah, the Lunar Ray was wild. Once I got the three beams and then they were converging into one, like every time I dropped it, it was dealing like 4k. I wonder how much... I got 3 or 4 good ones off during that fight, so I feel like probably 15,000 of that 107 was just in that final boss fight against Typhon. The Lunar Ray carried kind of hard there. Most damage suffered, Typhon was at 378, Eris was at 190, Prometheus was 168, Polyphemus was also exactly 168, and then the twins were 114. Interesting. Okay, so what are we marking here? Not Knucklebones. Well, Knucklebones is good. Wait, minus 10% damage from Guardians, so let's think about this. Typhon did 378. If that was only 90%, then we're looking at another... Well, not that much. I mean, some, but... Fours are 36. Like another 40 damage or so. So we still would have lived, even without the minus 10% from the Knucklebones, but it's nice to have. But also helps me deal more damage, right? Regardless, we know Knucklebones is good. I don't need to have it on here. Yeah, Prominence and Trinity should both be on here. I agree with those being marked. Extremely strong. Gotta put Fine Line in now that I know how good it is. Power Surge, random... No, that just got marked because it was heroic, but that's not that strong. Or wasn't that crucial for us. Tranquil Gain actually did come in handy a couple of times. Standing still and getting our stuff back extremely quickly. Stormcast is always pretty good. I Ice Strike is solid. Oh, Sure Shot Flurry was good. No, actually, for this build, actually, what really helped for the hammer was the channel faster. Being able to speed channel the special Omega helped me get my Hex off so much more often. I like how I always put so much thought into like marking what was useful here, but I've never bothered to go back and like study any of my old builds and be like, oh, that was a good combo and this was a good combo. I never go back and review these, so I'm marking this for nobody really. But that's fine. Oh, that'll actually tell me how many of those do we have. One? I must have used the other one for something. Some sort of incantation or something. That's not the first time I've beaten him. Incantations involving Calamity and Madness. Yeah, I must have made some incantations with the other ones. Okay. I'm gonna need to clear him a bunch more times because the each level of the Vow of Rivals requires several. I think level 2 I needed 4 apples and 4 of whatever Skilla drops. So I'm gonna need to beat him 3 more times once we. Well, I mean we have to clear Cerberus and Prometheus first, but once we get past those ones, I'll need several more drops from him before I can. Okay. Cool. Alright, we run up this way.
Another night, another massive undulating monster brought to heel. And for the Princess of the Dead, such victories are to be savored, but only for a bit.
We did it.
Hey! Return to Shadow now.
Can time not be stopped? I don't know.
The fates were on my side.
All these birds. Phrenos.
Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
Hey, Mel.
Are you open to receiving a gift? May be interested in Basalt once you help her recall something important. Okay.
One of the other shades said hi to me earlier.
For the first and final time!
Fair. Love you, Dora.
I wonder, did the weavings of the fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the fates did not.
Oh, thanks, Moros.
You knew I'd vanquish Typhon.
I had a feeling.
Ooh. Do a visit to the taverna if you offer ambrosia? I only have the one ambrosia, but you know what?
Lord Moros, I wanted you to have this either way, though if you're not too busy at the moment, would you care to share it with me at the taverna? I know this is sudden, it's just I'm past due for a little break.
I mean, if you can't crack open a bottle of ambrosia after beating Typhon, when can you do it?
Princess Malinois, it would be my pleasure. Would you please lead the way?
So it can be a lot, of course. I don't know what's the better source of motivation. Those completely certain I'll succeed in everything, or those completely certain that I'll fail.
I have the same thought pattern frequently. The fates, they could anticipate the outcomes of my efforts and would chastise me sometimes for small mistakes I'd yet to make. It wasn't always as encouraging as intended.
Then where did you find the strength? Your responsibilities sound like they must have been a lot.
It all simply became a force of habit at some point. You practice a skill to a level of proficiency, then fear letting it go. Fear you'll never be as capable at other things.
Oh, Morris.
I wouldn't have expected Doom himself to harbor such misgivings.
Well, perhaps I should have been born as fear. So then where do you think it comes from? Your source of motivation for your task?
I've decided it comes from the thought of finding more of this ambrosia out there. This is good.
Yes, it is.
Time passes.
I very much enjoyed your company, Princess. And thank you for the drink. I trust we'll have more opportunities like this.
Hope so.
I trust so too. May moonlight guide you.
Fates protect you.
Nothing more this night. Okay. Oh, I should have. I always forget
Olympus yet stands.
before doing things that where time's gonna pass. I should switch the or start something new on the
Ugh.
What am I trying to say? The cauldron. Oh, hey, look at you. Or it's you, I should say. Do you would welcome an offer of ambrosia? I mean, I do want to progress everybody's thing at some point or another. Does that mean I'm going to give you nectar right now? Fine.
But you already got me one of these. Don't you have anything else? Only messing with you, babe. I'll get you back for this sometime, okay?
Please don't. I mean, I just wanted you to have it since I know you have a taste for this stuff, but it's been harder to come by. Anyway.
Oh, what gives? The adamant rail's back to normal. I must have hit a hidden switch on it or something, but it doesn't even work here, let alone transform.
Take the hint, Eris. You may be the bearer of the rail for the time being, but it doesn't answer to you alone. Even if it lets you aim and shoot.
If only it let me aim and shoot right now. You better not be behind this trouble. Or if you are, you change it back. I liked it more the other way.
It can hear you, you know.
Okay, I mean, that was one of the better Eris interactions so far. I don't expect that she's ever going to like grow on me to the point where I like her as a character. Although, who knows, we'll have to see.
Another victory for all of us.
Supergiants are very good at writing, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Welcome, Lord Charon.
Yeah, I need another ambrosia. Absolutely. I'll always buy as much nectar as you have. I can buy Nightmare?
I've need of that.
I should really start turning in some of all this extra junk that we have. I've got so much stuff.
Perfect condition.
Ooh, Nightmare from that. I've almost got enough tickets to order some more, but not quite. Nemesis. May feel more deeply about me after an offering of ambrosia. Wait, are we about to romance route? Hold on. I can offer to you after I talk to you tonight, right? I'd like to see what you're...
Well done.
Let's talk to you first. And we'll give you this.
I ought to be the one honoring you, Goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve in case of some emergency, you understand?
I understand indeed. And you already honor me with your friendship, Odysseus, as well as with your knowledge about how to deal swift death.
So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, Goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the Sister Blades limb and Oros into his brain.
Oh.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there. I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I understand that you're a little outdated on modern entertainment fiction, Odysseus, but at this point, cutting yourself out from a monster's stomach is just as cliche as driving your blade into the top of its head, if not more so. It happens a lot.
I was just getting to that part.
That's fun though. That's a cute scene.
Ready to come out?
Got a plankton. And we got a branch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Sleep well.
Okay. Nemesis, nemesis, nemesis.
Thought I'd bring you something extra for your never-to-be-used stash, Nemesis. Because you might deserve it at some point. You never know.
You never know. What makes you even think I might deserve something like this? Not exactly been at the top of my field lately.
Well, I am not the arbiter of such matters, of course. But I think you do deserve it. You must be harder on yourself than anyone. If only you could see yourself as I do sometime.
Don't know what that's supposed to mean. We were going for the same result and both pushed hard. So what? But anyway, into the stash this goes.
Where it belongs.
Gotta do more ambrosia? Oh my god, Nemesis. Okay.
Must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious, and I did what I could to see it through.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
You'll see.
Death to Kronos?
Right.
You don't sell more ambrosia. Yeah, I'll have to wait till next time.
What's up?
And then I always run up here, even though no one's ever been up here without us taking them to the bath, but... we only have one left right now, right? Yeah, we gotta save it.
Hermes indicated you were instrumental in releasing Typhon's grip on Mount Olympus recently. I trust that your embattled relatives contributed their share to that result?
It was a team effort.
I may be just a frontline diversion in stopping the monster's attacks, but it worked. Lord Zeus at least was able to remind Typhon about the power of his lightning bolt. The others had their hands full someplace else.
The gods must be grateful for such an effective frontline diversion. And Kronos must be grateful for the brief reprieve as well. But carry on as you see fit. This was all part of the Titan's plan, and shall likewise factor into ours.
My thoughts exactly. Smells delicious.
Ah, there's more nectar. Rivals of Plain and Peak. Oh, it only costs 2. I was quite confident that the last one I did costed 4. But maybe it's less because it's further in the game and they're harder to get to. If it's only 2 each time, then I just need to make sure I beat Typhon once more and we should be good to go.
Got everything. I ask of you, spirits of earth and night, to take away this pain that we may fight.
Your intent was true.
What can we do?
We can keep using an apple to make more nectar. Okay, now I'm up to 4, I'll save them and take them out with us into the world.
Halfway to Knight's Gift.
Halfway to Knight's Gift, what does that mean? What does that mean?
More to the Vow of Rivals now.
Oh, now I have to do it in the underworld with 8 or something? Well, this is 8.
Night and darkness guide me.
Ooh, spear time.
Oh, hey.
What do they want me to do with the spear? Oh, the spear, they want me to go to Eris. It keeps... Everything just keeps not quite syncing up. I mean, we could go topside, but then we wouldn't be trying to conquer the underworld. Although, we can get the underworld next time. We're going to have to do both either way, right? And 4 of the other weapons want us to go to the underworld, so chances are we will get sent down there next round. So we could go topside and try to clear Prometheus with the new level of rivals. We don't need this on anymore. So we could take the staff and try to go after Eris. You know what? Let's give you another nectar.
I'm most appreciative of your generosity. Would that I had more to give you in return besides the wisdom of my vast experience.
Please, sir, that is more than enough. Your disciples and I are fortunate to study under you.
Halfway to victory, young one. But to earn the gifts of the Veil, one must conquer the underworld and the surface realms upon a fearful night each in turn. You up for it?
For the glory of the underworld and the everlasting rule of night, I would do everything in my ability. Whether that makes me worthy of the gifts of the Veil, I know not.
Come on, what kind of attitude is that? You did the surface already, now you just gotta do the underworld and the gifts are yours. First one of them at least. Come on, do it.
Okay.
Wait, so do I have to do those 2 things back to back in order
shadow I
to...
serve, to shadow I return.
In that case, maybe we won't go topside next. We gotta go conquer the underworld with 8 on. Okay, that means we could use the torches, we could use the black coat, we could use the skull, or we could use the daggers again. Torches? I feel like the torches are my weakest weapon. Like, I'm just not super good with them. Attacks those may deal critical damage is not bad. The skull. I've had some pretty wild skull builds. Attacks have more power for each skull, each shell fired and not yet retrieved. Attacks stay within reach and explode after landing your specials for 3 seconds. Special is sprouted and lets you change direction. Boons start with higher level? Sprouted? Damaging effects from Olympians make this last up to 2 seconds when next you use it. What? That's been changed in a patch at some point. That's not... I don't remember what it used to be, but this is a new Persephone skull. Especially sprouted lets you change direction. Boons start with higher level? All boons start with higher level? That seems ridiculous. Oh. I turn into a skull and I just like...
Show the commander.
Interesting.
Revol's empty.
Excellent. Let us
Yeah, we can
continue.
try it. I mean, this seems cool. What does it need to upgrade? Just Nightmare? Only Nightmare? Max random bonus level for boons? Random bonus level?
There's more to this aspect.
That's what I like to hear.
Revol, awaken.
Yeah, why not?
Such power hides within.
Let's max it. Or, well, it's not maxed. But let's level it up quite a bit. And try it out. It's skull time. Oh wait. Oh yes, we need reeds. Oh, we're growing a reed right now from plankton, so we'll be able to get the aspect of hell soon. What's the other one we need? Nurgle, we need more scales. And we haven't found the other ones yet. We've talked to Cersei, she hasn't mentioned it. We've talked to Artemis, she hasn't mentioned it yet. We've talked to Moros several times, he hasn't mentioned it. Nurgle, Hell. We've talked to Selene, she hasn't mentioned anything about it. Well, hopefully somebody does at some point soon. Okay, so we're taking the skull.
May need to take new vows.
We got the rivals set up, we're heading bot side. So what does this do? Regular cast. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, right, it's that. We knew it was that. What boons would be good with these skulls and this charging thing? The charging thing seems really cool. I think I want to build around that if I can. Ares? Hestia? Festus? Aphrodite, I mean, we'll be close to stuff with the charging skull. That could be good. Demeter... I don't know. I do not know what I want to run here. Let's try Ares. Just because. Okay, we're gonna conquer the underworld. Hopefully.
Walk in the woods.
And we'll unlock a thing.
Death to Kronos.
To have driven back the father of all monsters is a monumental achievement, my kin. But the war is not yet won, which means still greater victories await, perhaps with the occasional ignoble defeat.
Sure. Specials did more to inflict wounds. Striking foes with your weapon may spill blood, which restores plasma, which restores magic. That's useful. Take it, I guess. Oh, it's level 5?
No shells.
Okay, it doesn't last very long. I'd like it to... Oh my god, I can't aim.
Golly, get it. Thanks, little one.
+5? What's... Wait, did it tell me it was going to be +5? Hold on, I wasn't even paying attention. Ooh, Apollo.
Come, spindles. Cousin.
We should be able to hold back Typhon for a while longer. Especially now that you've shown us a thing or two about how it's done, Sunshine. You're going after Kronos now, aren't you? Well, ridding us of him certainly wouldn't hurt.
Oh, it does tell me what level they're going to be. Specials do more damage in a larger area. I mean, that's just good for this special, I think.
All right. Perish.
Transform that for sure. Ooh. Hermes.
You're really helping tip the scales here. Broke through the siege and gave our relatives a minute of reprieve. Still isn't over, mind, but we can get there soon enough, I think.
Attack, special, and cast are all faster. Foes projectiles are slower by 50% is huge. Dash more frequently? I think we'll slow down foot projectiles. This is especially going to be helpful against Hecate's upgraded boss fight.
This is for you.
Thanks.
The second guardians that bar your passage fell to you despite the vow of rivals granting them the strength of Night herself. But be forewarned, the vow's effect shall grow more trying from here on.
That's scary, but okay. Ooh, it's the Lunar Ray again? The Lunar Ray was really good. And it's also one that has a...
Lunar Ray.
It's combined with one of the god buffs. How do I... So in addition to what had happened before, there's also Shine of Apollo. Your hex can be god sent, fires a bigger solar ray infused with plus 500 power? But it's a duo? What does that mean? Okay, well we gotta level this up as much as possible because this was really strong in our last fight, and I think it'll continue to be super strong in this run as well. Here I was partway through last run complaining about Lunar Ray, saying like I don't like the lack of mobility. It may have just become, well, mostly from last run, but I think it might be my favorite hex now.
Golly, attack.
The time slow hex is actually also really strong, as is the morph hex is pretty good. Honestly, a lot of the hexes are quite good.
Let's see here.
Charity bottle after duration restore health. Okay. After you use magic restore over 3 seconds, your special does extra damage. I don't need any of these. Poseidon or Apollo? Let's go more Apollo.
You're a long way from Athera.
What the hell is this thing? Is this a new mini boss?
You even brought some wisps.
Okay.
And here your soul shall stay.
Wasn't too bad, but that was new.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cast inflicts daze. That got plus. Is it only plus for the first couple things, or do some of these not have levels? No, these should have levels. Take damage, automatically damage and daze all foes in the vicinity. Do more damage until you take damage. If you take no more for 15 seconds, regain this. the solar ring cast. Okay.
Need shells.
Fishing time.
Here, fishy. To me. Ooh, soul belly.
Can make the special even stronger. Could upgrade the chance of plasma. Could upgrade the cast damage. Probably the cast damage.
My boon grows stronger.
Shop. We don't have enough money to go to the shop. Oh. Okay. I need to get some health ups.
Transform.
Last transform. Okay, we'll take money, I guess. Ooh, hammer. Oh, I was just complaining I needed health, but I can't turn down a hammer. Okay, what do we got? Your attacks gain plus 50% damage and blast size over 7 seconds, or 0.7 seconds before they explode. It's not bad. 2 extra shells is also not bad. After your dash or specials, your attacks are faster and have extra power. Ooh. It's like boosted ignition. So wait, let's see.
The Master Craftsman's kit.
That's pretty good. Don't need any of this. Ooh, health or shop? We'll go health. We'll save for the next shop. Oh, okay, we're at the boss.
The clearing isn't far.
Well, well. The Testament of Night requires my defeat specifically, is that not so? The Titan Lord can wait. The key to making the Nocturnal Arms more powerful stands right in front of you.
Okay.
You know much more about the Oath of the Unseen than I, Headmistress. So why don't you tell me what it desires?
Oh, I just did. Perhaps when you come to be my age, you too shall find a new connection to the Oath. For now, come earn the nightmare that you seek.
Okay.
Wrath of the moon.
Out of shells.
She's up there. Shoot. Okay.
Bathe in flame.
Just gonna dig these in the middle of the fight.
Triple divide.
Okay, which one of you is the one that's trying to fight me?
Kataski on Husky.
Next time? Or wait, this time the rat again.
Well struck.
Okay, adds down. Where'd you go? No, not you. There you are.
That's quite enough.
There you are.
Another victory. The realm grows stronger.
Okay, that went pretty well. Starting to get the hang of that one. Gotta get something on our attack. Gotta get something.
Having revealed more
on our
of
dash.
vast experience, the Witch of the Crossroads leaves the Princess of the Dead to contemplate the limits of the knowledge she has gained.
She must know so much.
Is he gonna be here? He is.
Little one, do not presume to think your movements are invisible to me. I see you plainly where you stand. A trespass for which you shall suffer, although regrettably not by my hand right now. Not yet.
Okay, whatever you say, dude. Okay, that was Ares done. What do I want on my casts? I mean, more Apollo would be good. Poseidon? Sure. We haven't run Poseidon in a while.
Good.
Take damage, receive that much healing instead. Cast stuff, damage stuff. No, we're fine.
Done there.
This build feels decent so far. I think I need more damage. I feel like the Skilla fight is going to be a real struggle if I can't like burn down one or two band members kind of quickly.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, we don't have any transforms left. Oh, I can't dash across gaps with that. Okay, that's good to know.
In we go.
Ooh, Narcissus.
So, what? Look, I have done a lot of thinking, and I've started thinking maybe that these waters aren't gonna clear up after all. I even checked a different spot, and sure enough, same thing.
Forget the waters for a moment. Something's going on with you. Though whether you've done this to yourself or someone else has, I can't say. Have you been clinging to feelings of guilt, resentment, that sort of thing?
No way. I have never been better. Except when the waters were clear. I have never experienced feelings of guilt or resentment in my life. Unless you mean, well,
Received a gift, receive a gift, receive a gift. I don't need the healing. A random boon. I don't need Molly or Nightshade. I guess just the money and the silver.
Thanks. May these waters run clear.
Huh? Ooh, there's our Poseidon thing. It's also a mini-boss. What are you?
Jellyfish.
This is also new. Okay. Clear as many of these jellyfish out as possible.
Aid me.
Oh, we got inked. I can't see shit. Oh wow, its health goes down extremely quickly
Let me show you the way.
when it doesn't have any armor.
See you in the crossroads. All yours, Golly. Nicely done.
Alright, Poseidon. What do we got?
Night after night, victory after victory. Ha ha! You're making all of this look rather easy, niece. Well then, sail on, and may my blessing make things easier still.
Thanks, Poseidon. Whenever you sprint, the first figure into his blast knocks foes away. Mega moves also launch a wide wave ahead that knocks foes away but uses +5. Instead of each encounter, your attacks and specials are stronger. Yeah, I'll take Ocean Swell. Duo Room.
There are such creatures born of nightmare and the sea, which float eternally toward death and decay, and so invariably find themselves exactly here.
I think I just stepped in one.
Stepped in one. I think Ares is probably easier to dodge, but I don't know. Attacks hit foes with a splash and knocks other foes away. More money. Hit surrounding foes with powerful splash when they start to strike, but you prime when they start to strike? What does that mean? I need something on my attacks. Let's just do this.
I do not begrudge your decision. I am most grateful for it, since it means I can do this.
Is this what you want, Ares? Stay where you are. Those spouts again.
Okay, that went well. Why did my special last so much longer that time? That was weird.
I sense that no survivors of that clash remain save you. A fine outcome.
Dash creates a row of falling blades behind you. Your cast also creates a blade rift in the circle. That sounds good. Take damage from foes planes sometimes twice. Wait, we're also already getting plasma that heals our stuff, right? I don't know, move speed and strike speed. Let's take meat grinder.
Something I need.
Ooh, boon of Ariadne. We'll take that. I'm at like full health. I don't need that. Ooh, Artemis.
Breathe it in.
I got steamed.
Keep going.
Jumped back and smacked me. I wasn't expecting that.
That's all of them.
You're in top form.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him. My blessings.
Specials might crit, but you prime 40. Foes and casts take a critical from your attacks. Wait, that sounds wild. Piercing or fires towards any foe damaged by your mega cast. Oh my god, my casts are getting. I want easy shot.
You have it.
First.
Moonlight guide you home tonight.
I shouldn't say first. I'm not going to get more of her stuff. Oh, we keep getting these resource nodes. I need boons.
Out of shells.
It gives us extra magic, better than nothing. Ooh. Get some money.
Interlopers. Good fight, Golly.
Health is tempting, but we've got so much money, I should go to the shop. This should be the last one before Roskilde.
Lord Charon?
Tis.
Oh, if only. Moonlight guide us.
Okay, we got the health I was wishing we had. We got the magic too. And the Hephaestus boon.
On my authority.
Foes near after you dash, you can cause a blast, deals 100 damage. Start each encounter gain armor that lasts 7 seconds. 150, that's pretty good. Or your attack specials deal more damage to armor. Ooh, yeah, I just want to shred armor. That seems like it'll be useful later on. Okay. Scylla and Charybdis. We can do this.
Alright, Scylla.
Come to heckle us some more, lady. Well, it won't work. No matter what you do, this crowd thinks it's all part of the act. They're not just here for the music, but the full experience.
And watching you and your band get trounced repeatedly is the experience you're seeking to provide. You artists truly do make sacrifices for your craft.
That's right. I've given everything to reach this point in my career, to reach this very moment on this very stage, and I'm prepared to give even more. What about you? We're Scylla and the Sirens with special guest Charybdis.
The room's empty.
Take that hit. Okay, tentacles down. Just these two left. Okay. Oh, okay. Specified gone. Oh, let's kill ourselves down. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh, there goes our last death to fight. God, the Charybdis attacks are just so hard to dodge. Oh my god. Oh, I just lose. Whew.
May the siren's song torment you even beyond their vicinity.
Ugh, just another nightmare.
Yeah, there was like no time to use my hex at any point in there. And there wasn't really time to charge up my special dash either. I had to be moving too much. That was tough.
Phrynos. Perhaps I ought know better than to tamper with the oath of the unseen.
Where'd you come from? Wonder if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different, horrible situations?
Yes, and sometimes I'm not even there, which can make them even more unsettling. Though they don't trouble me as much anymore.
Well, at least you've got me.
You're the greatest, Dora.
Princess?
Interesting.
Shall confide in the amphibious ally. Oh yes, I talked to Phrynos 10 times. Nice. Or 6 times, or how many times it was. Fishing!
Say, Lord Moros, would you accompany me to the riverside? I have a feeling your mere presence may help with the evening's catch.
I have a way with mortal creatures of all sorts, so I'll accompany you. Yes. Forgive me, though I never have quite understood the compulsion to extract water creatures from their natural environs. I know for mortals it is sometimes necessary sustenance, though others do it for the sake of sport. Why?
For mortals, it seems to be an opportunity to assert themselves over the natural world. Though I would take no pride in outsmarting such creatures if I were them. In our case, we safeguard habitats for all the species that we find.
That seems like a burdensome responsibility for creatures that ought to take better care of themselves.
Well, there's more to it, I suppose. For one thing, it sets a contemplative mood, right? Means we can talk a little bit about matters unrelated to our own burdensome responsibilities.
I can certainly appreciate that part. And now we wait. Patience is a necessary skill in this pursuit.
certainly is.
Steady, princess.
Come on.
Come meet your fate.
That's a pigment.
Impressive catch. Perhaps it's good to let the mind wander a bit to such pursuits every once in a while.
Oh, now we don't get.
Kronos.
Oh, so that did
Proceed
get
with
rid of
care.
the other conversation. Shoot. Okay, so we missed the conversation with him about whatever just happened. Well, I didn't miss it. It probably just got pushed back. But
Together we shine. Your dreams have troubled you again, I see, despite your brave attempts to conceal it.
I can manage them, Headmistress. It's just... it's Kronos. I now hear him, even when I'm still as death.
Then turn your nightmares into his. Your subconscious self is your greatest refuge. Let none there remain whom you do not permit.
fair enough.
Fresh from the pot.
Order myself a couple more nightmare.
Trade
Buy
you.
more ambrosia. And a nightmare. Okay.
Lots of shades around.
All the way back just to lick.
That's a nem.
You and the goddess Artemis make quite a force out there, by all accounts. And you sing together beautifully at that. Olympus sent her to check up on us then, eh?
I think so, yes. But I have complete trust in her, if that's what you're wondering. She tells Olympus no more than they need to know to rest assured about our partnership.
She is by nature rather cautious, isn't she? Well, for my part, I'm pleased you have in her not just an ally, but a friend.
For my part, too.
Yeah, Artemis is great. Okay, let's use this ambrosia.
Ambrosia. Look, you should know my never-to-be-used stash is just about full. Wouldn't want for it to overflow.
You could always invite me to the taverna, where we might cut into that stash of yours a bit. Why hoard it forever? Besides the reasons that you previously said.
Not going to invite you anywhere as long as you keep this up. And I don't appreciate you making light of the subject of avoiding excess. My area of expertise, not yours.
I'm sorry, Nemesis. I wasn't aiming to be rude. Words I cannot entirely believe I'm saying, much less feeling, since we used to trade barbs all the time.
Things sure were nice and simple then, weren't they? But now we're stuck in whatever pattern this is, till we break free, and we're doing that now. No more ambrosia. Ever.
Ever? What about bath salts?
Is that progress? I don't know, maybe. Okay. Now the real question. Did losing that run...
Go unseen.
No, okay, so we don't have to do them back to back. It wants me to do an axe run.
A healthy fear of
An
darkness.
axe run would send me topside.
I'll
We're
find more bones with this.
running low on our bones, so we need to start paying more attention to the axe again.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld. How goes it with the never-ending torment stuff, now that you got that oat thing over there? Those nocturnal arms of yours, they must be having a great time.
The arms of night. They are reacting to the oath, I think. Growing stronger as the testaments are carried out. Drinking the very nightmares born of mortal's fear of the dark.
Now that is what I like to hear.
I want to...
The gifts of the veil.
I'm supposed to get one of those, I think, if I can...
Hey,
We gotta clear the underworld, but I'm not... Oh, yeah, I know, I gotta do the next run. And we'll go see what Prometheus looks like, if we can get to him. Although, what time is it? See, we lost that run halfway through, but normally I only go a little bit longer than this.
Sorafet.
Attacks are faster is pretty good. More attack power and max life is also pretty good. Should really level these up at some point.
Sure.
Okay, we'll save this loadout so we can start immediately without having to do stuff next time. But I think we will wrap it there. It's a little earlier than I was planning to, but I don't feel like I have time to do an entire run, and I don't like to stop midway through a run because then I forget how my build plays and it just causes problems for me. So yeah, this was good again though. The Eris fight was fun. Skill fight wrecked us, which was fun in its own way. And we beat Typhon, which I consider a success because we haven't done that very many times yet. So in all, some good progress. We'll be back Sunday with possibly the end of Cyber Sleuth. Sunday or Monday. I feel like I'm probably within 2 streams of finishing it. I don't know for sure. But it feels like we're getting close to the ending. So that'll be fun. To ever stream, you're most welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Maybe 2 or 3, yes? Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That'll be good then. Okay, but until then, take care, stay hydrated, get good rest, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, have a good night.